Alrighty guys, so welcome back to my channel today, and we are doing a brand new Sims 2 building video today. And so today I can finally share and tell you guys that I've been working on a secret project for the past couple of months, a Sims 2 building series actually, and the name is called Fletcher Bay. It's basically a world that I created myself from scratch, and it's literally so freaking cool that I finally made my own Sims 2 world from scratch. And it's so cool that I never really thought I had the patience or the time or like the drive or the ideas to actually make my own world, and I finally did it, and it's coming along really well. But the cool part about it is that I never really thought I could actually do it, because over the past 7 years I've always like had the idea of making my own Sims 2 world, but I never really had like the ideas, the drive, the passion, or the time to really do it, because I was in school, and I'm still in school. But I know I can prioritize my time now. I have ideas now. It took 7 years in the making. It's about time I finally made my own Sims 2 world, and here it is today. But nevertheless, this is actually the first of many building videos and videos in general of this entire town, because I really want to go full out on this series, and I want to go full out on the townies, the Sims, the houses. Well, Sims and townies are the same thing, but I want to go full out on like the townies, the Sims, the houses, the whole entire neighborhood itself. Is gonna go full out on the storyline, drama, and everything, because before I came up with the name, I've been working on creating the town itself, the layout of it and everything, but also coming out with like what storyline I want to go with each and every family, who's gonna own what, who's gonna buy this house, how many houses they're gonna have, are they gonna have a vacation house, what are they gonna do? And I'm like, that's what I want to try and do with a Sim, or a Sim family, or a house, or a community lot, or whatever. Because what really happens for me is that sometimes when I come up with a storyline for a family, I go full out on it, because it's kind of a problem of mine, because I usually come with one Sim, like literally one Sim, and then like, oh no, you're so lonely, let's make you a wife or a husband, or have some kids. I go with that, and then it's like, oh wait, hold up, what about your parents? Okay, I create their parents. Oh, but what about your grandparents? So I create their grandparents, and it comes about a full-blown thing where I literally make their entire 7 generations full of their household. And I don't know why I do this. I create the household, I literally create 7 generations of the exact same household, but then I have to kill 6 generations just to keep alive the parent, maybe the grandparents if they live that long, and the other generation after that. And so it's kind of a big ordeal for me, because I want to have history of each and every family, where it comes oh, they've been here for so long, the world has been here for so long, for many years, that history has gone on for so long, that I want to make sure that some families have been here all their lives, and I want them to have some type of connection, and that's what I like. But nevertheless, this is actually an apartment block that I've been, working on in the works, and it's actually called Westside Apartments actually. And so there's only actually 2 apartment units on this lot, and it's kind of more of in the grungy, it's kind of grungy, rundown neighborhood in Fletcher Bay. It's kind of the Fletcher Bay is a big world, and it's kind of there's sections of the world that have bad parts to it, some good parts, some not so mid, kind of what so parts to it. It's all over the place type of world, but some parts are not as good as many, and this is actually one of the many apartments that I'm going to be recreating or creating myself from some pictures, some inspiration pictures that I found off of Pinterest. And I really want to try to get that rundown, grungy type of look of apartments in this section of this neighborhood. And so I'm going to be building, probably next, I'll probably do a trailer park, or some type of rundown neighborhood community park, or something like that. Or I don't know, maybe a laundromat, for all I know. I don't know. I haven't made all the episodes. I haven't really put in order what episodes I'm going to do next. So yeah, I just want to try and get as many episodes as I want to get out, because it's going to be a full-blown series. Probably, I don't know, 20 episodes, maybe at least, I'm not really sure. I might do some type of machinima series to it as well, because it's a talent that I created myself, and I want to showcase it really well, and it's a lot of fun. But I did not know how hard it was to create a Sims 2 like world itself. Like I had to come out with like the layout of it. I had to come out with like the layout, the storyline, how it's gonna like there's like, you know how like in the Sims 2 like this like cinematic neighborhood shots going around in each and every like area. That stuff is freaking hard. I don't know how EA did it, but oh my gosh, I like praise them. Like that stuff is hard. I don't know how to do that, but it's hard. But I will figure it out very, very soon. And then, you know how like, you know, come with a new neighborhood, like, you know, Pleasant View, or Pleasant View or River Blossom Hills or whatever. It's kind of hard. And you know, like, you know, you go to a new neighborhood, and it shows like this screen where it shows like the history of the neighborhood, like the townies, their drama, their storyline, everything like that. I have not done that yet, and I have to come up with like a good picture for like the first thing that they see, like the first thing that you people see when you go into my neighborhood after like the cinematic neighborhood overview stuff like that. It loads up this picture with like all the townies like storylines, some household dramas, what's really going down in the town, stuff like that. I have to come up with that I have to come up with that, and it's gonna take me a little bit, but it's gonna be worth it in the end, and I'm gonna be pumped, excited for it. It's 3 a.m. I probably shouldn't be talking like this at 3 a.m. right now. I tend to get a little bit loopy, and I tend to ramble, and my words kind of mumble together, and it's hard for me to talk really well, and it's a problem of mine. I don't like it, and I want to get better at it, and it's going to take me a while to get better at talking. I've been doing this for almost 3 years. I probably should have, like, you know, at least learned like how to talk properly in a voiceover, but you know, that's just me. I don't know how to talk in general. I don't know how to talk to people at all. Like people, I'm sorry for people. Like if you have met me in real life, I apologize. I'm a flop, airhead, Neanderthal. I'm a mess. I'm a hot mess, and it's a problem. But you know, that's just me. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, I'm just really, really pumped for the series. I honestly am excited for like this building in general. I did not know how I came up with this idea for this like apartment in general, because at first it was going to be like a small apartment, and I didn't know what I was really gonna do. So it took me about a couple hours to come up with like a good idea on how I wanted the apartment to look like, who was gonna live in it, how I was gonna make it look on the inside and outside, and plus I just wanted to make it look decent enough to live in and also functionable, which it is. And so yeah, it is, which you can actually live in it. But the idea is that I wanted to make this apartment unfurnished, because sometimes I want to have my Sims have an unfurnished apartment just for them to move in their own furniture, or they have some furniture they want to buy at a store or whatever. I just want them to have something to call their own, with not having, you know, already loaded in objects or like already loaded in furniture in their apartment. So that's what I kind of want them to like have of their own. But the bottom part of this apartment block is actually gonna be furnished myself, but it's actually not. I did not furnish the apartment in this video at all, because I didn't want to you know, work up the time. I want to keep these episodes like really, really short, like probably like 11 minutes long, 15 minutes long. I haven't really like thought out the time frame or like the length of the videos that I want to like put out for, you know, this series right here. But if you guys want me to make it longer, and you want me to tell a storyline for a household of, well, yeah, if you want me to tell a storyline of the house that I'm building for the Sims that I created, let me know in the comments below, because I would love to tell you the storylines of each and every house that I created, and their houses, and the history of the backstory of the house, and you know, so on and so forth. The history of the house, the history of the family, the descendants, the generations. I can go on for days for this. Like literally, I can go on for days about their storyline, the house of the storyline of the house, the storyline of the Sims, the storyline of literally everything of everything. So I can go on for days. So you know, anyway, you know, it's just me, and I love it, and it's gonna be fun. And so, like I said, if you guys want to see more episodes of this, let me know in the comments below, as always, because I really, really, really am pumped for this, and I hope you guys actually are going to be downloading this save file that I'm going to be creating myself. And so I'm not really sure when it's going to be released, but when it's released, I will announce it on Twitter for you guys to, or no, actually, no, I will announce it on Twitter and make a video about it that is released. It's out to the public. You can download on Tumblr when it's released. And so, yeah, it's going to be released on Tumblr, and maybe on, I don't know. Actually, no, it's going to be released on Tumblr, so you can download it on Tumblr so it will be there. You know? Oh well. Anyway, but like I said, it's going to be a fun time. I'm going to have fun with it, and hopefully you guys will have it in your own possession when it becomes available. And if you cannot get The Sims 2, I apologize. I'm sorry, but I'm actually working on a Sims 4 save file project where I'm recreating the entire Sims 4 with all new townies, all new houses, and literally everything. So you'll have a Sims 2 and a Sims 4 save file world project that I've made personally myself. But either way, I'm going to wrap up this video right here. I hope you guys really much enjoyed this video as much as I did. Let me think down in the comments below. As always, do you want to see more of this? Do you want to see creative Sims of the townies I created myself? Let me know in the comments below as always. And I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye!